What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Nothing Matters Show. We've got winter weather sweeping across the nation, bringing us a white Christmas, but it is bringing some extremely frigid temperatures with it. Personally, where I live, it's negative 30 degrees with the wind chill, and I'm hating every minute of it. I cannot wait to get out of here and get to some warm weather. Let me tell you, but with winter, you've got people driving like absolute morons and slipping on ice everywhere.
Wouldn't risk moving.
Oh my, no.
Idiot.
What is wrong with people?
Oh, fuck. Not bad, but fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, that wreck is going to be an expensive fuck up, that's for sure. Running into multiple cars. Doesn't know how to drive in winter like 90% of people. Just don't know how to drive in general. I always get stuck behind some absolute morons. It's like people make it their mission to see who can drive like the biggest dumbass, especially in winter. But last night I was watching the football game and I had a light bulb go off. I was noticing a hell of a lot more cruise commercials being shown, and I said to myself, man, they probably show a lot more cruise commercials during the winter to entice people to book a cruise. They probably blast cruise commercials to all these shit states in the Midwest and everywhere else where it's cold as fuck. And it's really annoying, it pisses me off, and it's absolutely genius marketing because it really makes me want to go on a cruise. You know, cruise ships these days are amazing. They're like floating cities.
2022 versus 2006 world's largest cruise ship.
I mean, look at the size of this ship. Even the old one is impressive. I mean, these ships nowadays are just unbelievable. They're literally like floating cities. And you look back at the Titanic, and a fucking iceberg took that thing down. And now they have more shit on them than some towns. They've got theme parks, water slides, go-kart tracks, restaurants, clubs, all kinds of shit. And it's truly unbelievable what cruise ships are becoming. But you do have to be careful when they shoot out a massive cruise ship deal, because there are some stipulations.
Our cruise left Bermuda without a passenger.
For example, you might get left behind. But most of the time, that's the passenger's fault for not being back at the ship when they are supposed to be. They give you a hard time that you need to be back, and you should plan to be back much earlier because they will leave without you. It costs them so much money to wait in a port like that, so they will leave without you. You also might have some issues with the ship where it catches on fire. So, if you book a cruise deal, your ship might go up in flames, you might get left behind, or you might have to deal with some crowds like this. So the next time you see that $300 cruise deal, be wary. You also have to deal with some unruly passengers when you go that route. And there's stages to them. It's like a video game. There are certain bosses that you need to defeat in order to get on the cruise for the $300 deal. This is boss number 1. Drunk ass lady in her 50s. That's boss number 1, and if you get through her, you have to get through him. So if you get past the middle-aged drunk lady that hasn't drinking to excess in a while, you have to get past this creeper guy. And the bosses just keep increasing in difficulty. If you get through the first two, then you have to fight these two ladies who've been absolutely plastered for a whole week. The bosses just keep increasing in difficulty. So you're going to have to fight 4 sets of drunk ladies, 1 creeper, and 1 middle-aged drunk lady. And this guy's going to come for you as well.
Are you out?
He's going to throw you over.
Running off.
Go! Hey! Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Hey!
All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Yeah, if you get the $300 cruise deal, there's actually just one guy that runs around the ship and picks one random person to throw overboard. I like how he just ran up to him. You! That's how he picks. It's just random. It's a pretty cool job. And that's what he does. He just runs around the ship and he just looks for someone. You look at him wrong, he's going to throw you over. So you look out. But if you get through all of those bosses, you have one final boss to defeat.
When a fellow cruiser goes through their drink package far too fast.
Not very many people can defeat this boss. I mean, just look at those moves. Do you think you could get through all the other bosses and then you come toe to toe with the final boss? That $300 cruise deal does not seem as appealing anymore. But after seeing all that, I cannot wait to book my next cruise. Those people just want to cruise, and this guy just wants to go to Cancun.
Mance was having a meltdown. He wanted to go to Cancun.
Let me go to the fucking plane. Tengo unas cartas in Cancun. Unas cartas por Mojito. Let me go to the fucking plane. Let me go to the fucking plane. Let me go to the fucking plane. I don't fucking care. Rico Airlines. Let me go to the fucking plane. Fucking motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're going to let him on now.
Let me go to the plane. Let me go to the fucking plane. Rico Airlines, let me go to the fucking plane. You're gonna die. My planes are gonna fucking die. I don't fucking care. Let me on the fucking plane. Let me on the fucking plane.
Well, sir, since you asked nicely, yes, we're going to let you on the plane. Absolutely having a meltdown. I don't know if he missed the gate closing, but just like the cruise ships won't wait for you, airplanes won't wait for you. That's why they tell you to get there early, because they will close the doors and they will leave without you. And then, if they do that, you're going to end up like this guy, having a meltdown and not able to go to Cancun. So, get there a little early, make sure you're staying up on your itinerary, and don't end up like that guy. And I've got another little meltdown for you that's pretty great. This guy wants to go to Cancun, the other people want to cruise, and this guy just wants his fucking drinks.
Where the fuck is the drinks?
Where the fuck is the drinks? It's not that serious, my guy. You know, if he goes for the finger bite, then he means business.
What's taking so long? Jesus fucking Christ! No! I just want the drinks!
He just wants the drinks. I love how they put when you go to Florida for Christmas as the caption. Florida and Ohio just seem to be the butt of all the jokes when something goes wrong or something crazy happens in any state. They're like, oh, must be Florida, must be Ohio. Personally, I love Florida. I'm moving back to Orlando, and I don't care what anyone says. I'll be a Florida man. I don't give a fuck. It's warm there and not negative 30 degrees.
It's pissing me off! Come on! Will you pay already? I paid the money.
I think it was pissing him off. And with those jorts and the finger bite, man means business. He just wants the fucking drinks. And here's what I want for Christmas. Oh, yeah. I'll take me one of those, Santa. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'll take one of those, Santa. Thank you. And that just about wraps up today's episode. I've got a few more clips for you, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to post again before Christmas. So if you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate Hanukkah, if you celebrate Kwanzaa, doesn't matter. Happy holidays from the Nothing Matters Show to you and your family. And I hope you have a safe and happy holiday. Yeah, the last clip is what I want for Christmas. And I go out and try to get one. And this is what happened.
Don't yell at me.
Oh my God.
Don't try to bite me. Don't try to bite my homie. Fuck that bitch, bro. Come on, bro.
I think that means she's interested. Jesus Christ. No wonder it's so difficult for guys nowadays. You go out and try to hit on a cute girl you see, and then she just fucking bites you. Unreal. Just like what this guy got fired for. The sound that banana made on his head is hysterical. And to wrap up this week in the spirit of the holidays, I've got a couple Christmas clips for you.
Close your eyes, 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 close your eyes. Get inside. Get inside. That is not for you. That is not for you. That's the wrong house. Damn it. You did not see that. You did not see that. Really? That's what they sent it in?
You can actually hear in his voice the sadness and disappointment now that the Christmas surprise, the big Barbie dollhouse, the huge surprise is now ruined, and now she knows. I think that's absolute bullshit on the part of the company that shipped it to not put it in a regular box and to have it just out in the open. Oh, Barbie Dream House. I think that it should have came in more discreet packaging, that's for sure. Ruined the surprise, but at least she's excited. Unlike this kid here. Oh, why do we always get clothes? I understand not wanting to get clothes all the time and you want something a little bit more exciting, but you should still be grateful nonetheless for anything that you receive, because there's lots of people out there that don't receive anything. So, with that being said, thank you so much for joining us for episode 11 of the Nothing Matters Show. Have a happy holiday, and we'll see you in the next one.